The sun hung low over Jerusalem, its light dimmed by heavy clouds. The air was thick with tension as Roman soldiers led Jesus through the crowded streets. His back was torn from the scourging, and he carried the rough wooden cross on his shoulders. Each step was agony. The people watched, some weeping, others shouting insults. A woman cried out, "Leave him alone!" But the soldiers pushed her aside. Jesus stumbled, falling to his knees under the weight of the cross. Blood mixed with dust on his face. A soldier grabbed a man from the crowd, Simon of Cyrene, and forced him to help carry it. Together they climbed the hill called Golgotha, the place of the skull. At the top, the soldiers threw the cross to the ground and stretched Jesus upon it. They drove nails through his wrists and feet. The sharp crack of iron on bone echoed through the air. He didn't scream. He only whispered, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." The cross was lifted and dropped into its hole with a heavy thud. Jesus hung between two criminals, one on each side. Above his head, a sign read, "Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews." The crowd mocked him. "If you are the Son of God," one man shouted, "come down from the cross." The chief priests sneered, "He saved others, but he cannot save himself." Yet even as they ridiculed him, Jesus' eyes were full of mercy. One of the criminals beside him joined in the mockery, but the other rebuked him. "Do you not fear God? We are punished justly, but this man has done nothing wrong." Then he turned to Jesus and said softly, "Remember me when you come into your kingdom." Jesus looked at him with compassion. "Truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." Hours passed. The sky grew darker. The ground trembled beneath the hill. From the cross, Jesus saw his mother Mary weeping beside the disciple John. With what strength he had left, he spoke, "Woman, behold your son." Then to John, "Behold your mother." Pain surged through his body. He whispered, "I am thirsty." A soldier lifted a sponge soaked in vinegar on a spear and touched it to his lips. Then Jesus raised his eyes to heaven and cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" The wind howled. The earth shook violently. In the temple, the great curtain tore from top to bottom. The soldiers stepped back, their bravado gone. One of them whispered, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." Jesus drew a final trembling breath. "It is finished." Then he said, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." His head fell, and silence covered the hill. The people stood in awe, some beating their chests, realizing what they had done. The soldiers lowered his body from the cross, wrapping it carefully in linen. Joseph of Arimathea placed him in a new tomb, carved in the rock, and rolled a great stone across the entrance. The sky cleared, but the world felt hollow. The disciples hid in fear. It seemed that all hope had died with him. Yet, in that silent tomb, heaven was already stirring, for the story was not over.